Let's take a step back and answer the question that I'm sure is on everyone's mind. What is television? No, that wasn't the sound of bubbling bong water. Just hear me out. Some people on this very website will have you believe that television is the bastard stepchild of film.
I resent you. And I resent your appearance on this podcast, because what we need is people like you making movies and not television shows.
That's rough, buddy. In all fairness, though, I get where Sean's coming from. Because there are so many more hours to fill, TV budgets are smaller and stretched further. The sheer volume of tape produced in a season of TV has historically meant that there's less time for experimentation. By necessity, there's usually less ambitious camera work, editing, and visuals. But while some believe that the lengthy runtimes that define television hold the medium back, time is television's greatest strength. We spend hours on end with TV characters and stories. Time that can allow writers and directors to color a world in rich shades of gray. While TV struggles to make the singular arguments a film can provide, staring at a story for years on end can illuminate nuance. It's that nuance that has traditionally led television to be dubbed a writer's medium. Writers are the auteurs of the small screen, responsible for keeping seasons cohesive and using that time to tell their stories in different ways. So while TV visuals might not wow you in the same way a massive CGI blockbuster film does, the time we spend with characters on television turns them into tangible people. At their best, TV shows use time to explore who characters are and why. And there's more than one way to do it. These are stories that can't be condensed into a 2.5-hour film, because it's that time that makes them effective.
I just need more time with them. Give me more time, Jacob!
The Wire and The Sopranos kicked down the door to the golden age of television, an era of TV history that weaponized its greatest strength, time, to build serialized stories. The two shows represent two different uses of that time, telling stories that could never be films, and leaving their fingerprints all over the landscape of television today. So consider watching or re-watching The Sopranos and The Wire. If not for the awesome stories, then for television itself.
See what is going on in the life of Rust Cohle?
Yeah, I would. I miss Rust Cohle, man. I miss watching him on Sunday nights. I miss watching True Detective on Sunday nights.
Me too.
But yeah, I would. You know, I've talked to Nick about it. It would have to be the right context, the right way. That thing, when I read it, I knew in 20 minutes. I was like, if I can play this guy, Rustin Cohle, I'm in. So the thought of me going, people have said, well, what about you going from the big screen to the small screen? That used to be a little more of a sort of taboo kind of idea to do. Not anymore. Plus, if it's great quality, you're actually getting better quality dramas on the small screen today than you ever have been. A lot better than you get on big screen sometimes.
Well, I mean, you could also get into a character over 10 episodes that you couldn't get in 2 hours.
450-page script. My biggest challenge with that was, remember the first 3 episodes, Rustin Cohle's pretty subdued, but you see, things are boiling underneath.
Something's going on.
Through this long list, I'm like, where's The Last of Us? And they're like, oh, and Neil's trying to make that a movie. And I'm like, it's not a movie. It's not a movie. It's got to be a show. You need time. It's all about the journey.